Hello and welcome to Hamer Reviews. My name is Christopher Hamer and this is part of my series on LED panel lights where I'm going to be reviewing some of the ones I have, including Neewer, Lux CEO, Viltrox and Sakani. So make sure you subscribe and don't miss any of the other videos as part of this series. So the first video of the series that we're jumping into is about the Viltrox RB08. The RB08 is a bi-color LED light. Now I've actually done a huge video on bi-color video lights, so check that out above. But basically what that means is you can change the color temperature. Actually, what's really interesting about this is the color temperature that you can change it to is really wide, all the way from about 2300 Kelvin to 8500 Kelvin, though I usually use it at daylight, which is 5600 Kelvin, and I'd probably recommend it. But it basically allows you to match the light around you with this panel light. It's nice, small and light because of its plastic construction, so it's perfect if you want to put it on top of a mobile phone mount or indeed a small mirrorless camera, or just use it on top of one of these mini tripods, which I always have around, and use it to actually improve the video quality of your video calls, so such as a webcam. So it mounts quite nicely on there with the standard connector on the bottom. Now it does have fairly good battery life. It's got a 3000 milliamp hour battery, which apparently is supposed to give you 1.2 hours at 100% brightness at 5600 Kelvin. Now, I think that's roughly right. I get around an hour, though it's got slightly less as I've been using it more. But the thing is, I think there's going to be very few situations outside of like outdoor video shooting where you're using this at 100%. So I usually use it for video calls at about 20 to 30%, and it will last me usually for maybe more hours on a single charge. So it's got great battery life. It does use micro USB to charge. I'm not the biggest fan of micro USB, to be honest with you, but for a more budget-friendly panel light, that's not bad. You can get these on Amazon at the moment for about £40, and I think they're quite a good deal for that. One of the things I do like is you get this magnetically attached diffuser, which diffuses the light and just makes it a bit softer. And if you remove it, you can actually expose the bi-color LEDs that they're using to provide it. So pretty standard 6x4 LED setup. So yeah, these are good quality LEDs and it will give you a good quality light. Due to its exposed nature of this, I would worry about using this in bad weather conditions, so rain, drizzle, snow, because I'd worry about these getting wet and that causing issues, even with the diffuser on, because there is quite a gap, presumably to allow for cooling. The menu on the back is fairly easy to use. You just use the up and down buttons to select whatever you've chosen, so either changing the power or the color temperature. Either way, I think it's a very good light actually. So if I change it to 100% here, my studio lights are all set to 5600 Kelvin anyway, so that's what I'm leaving the Viltrox at. But if I use it even in this studio, which has very bright studio lights, you can still see it's impacting the exposure on my face. So this clearly will make a good addition to any video kit or anyone sort of doing a lot of conference calls. Now let's jump into a little sample of some footage shot with my phone with this light, with the studio lights turned off against this background. The room is quite dark, there's a little bit of background lighting, but not a huge amount, so it gives you an idea of what the quality is like. This is the video test of the Viltrox RB08. So this is the kind of video quality you'd get with the light. I think it's about 30% at the moment with the diffuser card. And this is the video quality you'd get without the diffuser card. It just makes the light a little bit harsher. But yeah, this is the video test with the Viltrox RB08. So yeah, I think this is a great little light for £40. It's good quality. And yeah, I'm going to be reviewing other panel lights in the future, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss those. Hit notifications so you don't miss out. If you have any questions about the Viltrox RB08, pop them in the comments section below. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. The other button works fine too. And I hope to see you again next time. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.